Today's episode is a little lighter, a little cheeky, and very close to my heart. Because if you don't know this about me by now, I love Sex and the City and Just Like That. Yeah, I've watched them all, the box sets, the reruns, the streaming. I was there from the start. So, in honor of this era closing and the last season now playing, I've made you something playful but sneaky powerful, a quiz that helps you figure out who you are in business using the four iconic Sex in the City ladies as inspiration. But don't be fooled, behind the cosmos and the captions, there's some real insight here because I've learned that how you are in business, how you respond to stress and clients and feedback and pricing and pressure has a lot to do with your creative personality, knowing who you are. The start of designing a freelance life that actually fits. I've always thought I was a Charlotte, a soft, smiley, heart forward, very pastel Pinterest board energy. But then I started running a business. And suddenly I was Miranda, efficiency mode, get things done, make a list, let's go. Except I was Carrie, writing at midnight, head in the clouds, dreaming big, not quite sure how the bank account was doing, but full of ideas and heart. And when I tapped into my power, sometimes I was Samantha, owning the room, saying no without apologizing and yes without explaining. And just like that, I realized we're not just one, we're all of them. A different season, different stages, different days. And honestly, that gave me so much freedom. So I made a quiz. Yes, a real one, a fun one. It's on my site, kunshuis.com/quiz. It's called Are You a Carrie, Charlotte, Miranda, or Samantha in Business? Very creative, but it's to the point. And it's not just fluff. Each of these personas represents something so real I see in myself and in you, my fellow creatives. Carrie is a dreamer, big vision, big heart, sometimes overwhelmed, often flying by intuition. Charlotte is the nurturer, loyal, steady, heart-led, but can hold herself back out of fear of not doing it right. And then Miranda is a strategist. She's clear, focused, boundary strong, but sometimes so in her head she forgets to rest. And Samantha, she's the powerhouse, confident, bold, unapologetic, but sometimes pushes so hard she forgets to feel. And you've probably been all four. But in this season of your business, there's one that's leading the charge. And knowing who that is can change everything. Because once you see it, you start designing with it. You can build systems that work for you. You can stop beating yourself up for the things that don't come naturally and start celebrating the ones that do. So I'll never forget the season in my own business when I had to be Samantha. It was a year I said no to a client I'd been working with for years. They weren't bad people, just the wrong fit. But saying no felt like betraying them until I realized saying yes was betraying me. And so I stood tall, put on my metaphorical high heels, and I said, this no is me choosing me. And you know what? No drama or explosion, just a quiet peace in my body. And that's the thing. Sometimes stepping into your inner Samantha doesn't mean you're being rude. It means you're being clear. And clarity is kindness. So here's what I've learned. It's not about being one character forever. It's about recognizing which version of yourself is driving the business bus right now. Because if you're in your Carrie season, you might need some support and structure. If you're in Miranda season, you might need softness and to feel good again. If you're in your Charlotte space, maybe it's time to back yourself fully. And if you're in your Samantha mode, beautiful, but don't forget to feel, to breathe, and to connect. We're allowed to be soft and strong, structured and soulful. We're allowed to change. Business is personal, it's creative, it's cyclical, and maybe it's a little bit like Sex in the City. So, friend, if you haven't taken the quiz yet, go to kunshuis.com/quiz, a playful pause, and when you get your results, share it with me, tag me on Instagram or send me a DM or pop into the Beyond Design room on Facebook and tell me, are you a Carrie, a Charlotte, Miranda, or Samantha? Or are you like me, all four in rotation? Either way, you're not alone in this. You're not meant to fit into a corporate box. You're a creative building something personal. Let's make sure your business fits you. Thank you for letting me go a little bit off script today, something fun and not very serious. I just needed to celebrate this fun little corner of the internet I've made for you, because designing your life your way means making space for joy, for softness, for play, and for style, for wisdom that comes wrapped up in a pair of Manolos or in your favorite slippers. Wherever you are on your business journey, you're not behind, you're not too much, you're not alone. So design your life wherever you are. I'll see you next week and I hope you enjoy the quiz. Talk again soon. Bye.